Thank you. So hi, deCODE. My name is McCann. I'm from the workforce team, and we're here to show you what we've been working on for the past 30 hours. So introducing our team, we're a team of 13 UX designers and developers, and this wouldn't have been possible without our mentors at Workforce. So our problem statement, we heard you guys really liked COVID passports since we already had a few projects on it. With new regulations rolling out across the country, we needed to develop a solution that can handle vaccination proofs and screening questions for businesses. So first we can look at the current market. So what's in place right now? Well, there are contact tracing apps. So this would be like the Ontario COVID Alert app. The problem is that it's not enforced and it's not used by everyone. So this kind of decreases the efficiency of it, where people don't report their when they get COVID, and it's just hard to keep track of that. A second would be proof of vaccination. So this would be vaccination slips. The problem is that if it's not digital, it can get lost, and then you have to go end up print another one. That's not unified, so it's completely different across every single province. And we're just trying to find a fully digital solution and maybe even have a physical aspect to it too later down the line. Also, the third option is manual contact tracing. So this is when at a restaurant you walk in and they have their own check-in process, or if they have a form that you have to fill in. So these end up taking time. So is there a way that we can develop a solution that reduces the amount of time you need to go through all of this tracing and vaccination proofs? And this is our solution. We've developed COVIDify. It's the only vaccine certificate you'll ever need. So we can first start off by looking at the user flow. We wanted to make this as simple as possible for both the business and the user. So on the business side, essentially you just set up with a business code, and you end up with a scanner that you can use on your phone to scan QR codes. For the user, they would simply have to sign up, provide proof of vaccination, a photo ID to ensure that the vaccination is theirs, and the simple questionnaire of the day on whether you have symptoms and whether you've been outside of the country. And you'd end up with a QR code where the business can scan. This will essentially mark you as visited in the location and keep track of that. And this is all done with privacy in mind. So we never track locations. We don't track user IDs. We make sure everything is hashed and no trace of any identifying info is tracked when users visit locations. Now I'm going to pass this on to Jessica for a user experience demo. Jessica, I think you're muted.
Muted, classic. Thank you for that intro. So we're going to introduce John today, and this is his loading screen when he opens his phone. So he's going on a little date night tonight, and he needs to sign up for his first COVID passport. So here we get to our welcoming screen, a little bit about us, then we're going to join a personal account today. For the purposes of this, we are based in Ontario. We're going to add some basic information here so we can log in next time. And here we have the option to either upload our vaccine receipt or our personal health number. Because we're located in Ontario, we are going to choose to upload our vaccine receipt. We're going to verify that this is accurate. And here we're going to upload our ID so that with our QR code, we also have our face attached. So when we scan, we only need our one document, which is our QR code, and that verifies our ID. Next, this is going to take us to a screening, and this is just our basic screening that we download from the government website. We're feeling healthy and well, so John is symptom-free. And we're just gonna answer these questions. And from here, we are able to download our QR code. So with this, we're able to download it, turn it into a sticker if we want to. For accessibility purposes, we know that not everyone carries a cell phone around, so we wanted to give that option as well. Here we're going to go into our user flow as if we've had this app for a few weeks already. So we're going to enter our login information. And from our vaccine receipt, we can see that our status is complete and we are verified. So I'm going to open up my QR code here, but it looks like I have a COVID-19 notification. I'm going to open this up, and it looks like someone at Indigo, when I was there on September 20th, tested positive for COVID-19. So because of this, I'm going to be brought to my screening. And today I'm not feeling so well. And because of this, I am unable to get to my QR code, and I'm advised to continue monitoring my symptoms and check in with my local health team, or check the COVID-19 fact site for further information on what to do next. And back to you, Maka.
Thank you. So you just saw a good prototype of our experience and the user flow. We've also made a technical implementation using React, SQLite, and Flask. We designed this so that we could demonstrate what the business side would be able to see with their scanning. So I'm going to pass this over to Tom to go through this demo.
Yeah, thanks. So you can go ahead and play the video. So yeah, this is basically a demo from the business side of things. So the business already has an account here and we're logging in. So you won't see the password here because QuickTime hides it, but I'm entering it there. And then after this, we'll go to a screen with a scanner, and then we can go ahead and scan QR codes of our incoming customers. So we see here, we go ahead and scan the code on the customer's phone, and we see some info about them. And yeah, they're good to go.
So this is really basic, but in the future, we definitely have plans as to what's next. So we could start off with increasing the methods for signing in. So completely removing the use of a QR code and maybe use NFC tapping to sign in. We can have our app become even smarter. So once you start walking into a location, it just instantly knows, and it can pop up a notification asking you if you want to just sign into this location without even having to go through the whole QR code process. There could also be physical accessories. So if you want a wristband, if you want like paper code so you can go completely offline, maybe you even want to slap the QR code on a t-shirt and then just wear that everywhere you go, you could do that. And maybe in the future, for security purposes or for like ease of use, we can attach ID pictures to the QR codes, so you don't need to carry ID on top of the QR code at the same time. And that was it for our app. Thank you guys for listening.
Awesome.